Hey guys, what is up? This is your friend Neighbor here, back again with another Isaac Breaking Run. This time we're going to start with some Libra, just to have some fun. I love Libra. This is arguably, maybe it's not my favorite. It's definitely, it's top 5. I was going to say arguably my favorite item in the game, but, it's up there. Absolutely it's up there, but I don't know about top 1 for Libra. Definite top 5 though, there's no doubt about that. Item is too sweet to not give top 5 to. Get him. Alright. So what do I want to do? Let's just check out our boss first. The Gurglings. Bleh. This is actually not a boss fight that I would enjoy doing with Libra as the first item. So Gurglings isn't too terribly difficult, but it's annoying. I do have this sweet strategy when you get the room with the pots. It seems to work pretty well. I say pretty well because maybe not the greatest, but it definitely seems to do the job. Because all you gotta do is sit right here, and the Gurglings can't hurt you. It's actually impossible for them to hurt you when you're in that little hidey hole, because of the way that they charge and your shots interact with the charge. No matter what you do, as long as you're in that pot and you're shooting in the direction of the Gurgling, no? Sure. That's actually incredible. Red Rage, as you may know, is one of the highest speed ups, and tied with literally everything else for highest range up or whatever, forever and ever. So that's actually crazy good. Gave us a whole bunch of stats. Dude, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it might be seen as boring, but I enjoy winning, so. Sorry for being a boring piece of shit. I don't think I've ever heard basement music with stopwatch. This is so bizarre. It's like I'm hearing a new song. Yeah, Holy Water's awful, so. Yeah, look at this. We're one-shotting red flies, which means that we do like 5 damage or something per shot. Is it 5? No, it's like 4 actually. I don't remember. Isaac starts with 3.5. Alright, this is actually so fucking cool. Oh, alright, I'm really... This is actually like hearing a new song. This is so sweet. Also, sorry if the game sound is quiet or whatever. That's definitely a thing that people have brought up before, but in my opinion, I think the game sound is pretty much as perfectly balanced with the microphone sound as it can be. I don't know. That's my opinion, though. But I'm the kind of guy who wants to hear if mic is at 100%, mic levels are 100%, then I want game levels, assuming 100% is the same volume as 100%, if you compare the two, 100% equals 100%. I want game to probably be at around somewhere in the 60 to 80 range, depending on how engaging the game sound is. Oh god, yes. But I know people who do want, like, both to be at 100, Which I don't agree with at all. I think then, if it's both at 100, then the game sound definitely outweighs the audio, like, for sure, right? Or the microphone, for sure. Even if they're, like, the exact same volume, it's very clear the, you know, the weight of the sound. I don't know. I'm like an audio nerd who actually doesn't know shit about audio. Like, I'm not an audiophile, I think audio is a very important thing. And I have these opinions about it. Like, if you ask me about a way to hook up a fucking sound mixer to your computer, I could probably figure it out or whatever, but, you know, I don't know it off the top of my head. No, I don't want the virus. The virus is such a boring item. It's fine, but it's so boring. I mean, Blood Clot's pretty boring, so maybe I shouldn't grab this if I'm against boring items. Now the question is, do I re-roll the virus or do I check out our boss / deal with the devil? I think boss / deal with the devil. Because we do have the goat head. So we will be getting a deal with the devil. The problem is that if I get a deal with the devil that doesn't give me spirit hearts, I can't actually take it. But let's do it anyway, because I'm an idiot. And I'm a glutton for punishment. But, you know, if I get Abaddon, then we just auto-win or whatever, so... Or the Pact. Mark less so, but... I mean, these are all good things. I'll leave it. Krampus. Do I want to cheese you? Yeah, I do. So this works. Somebody asked about this in the last episode, which... Was it the last episode? It was the greatest breaking run of all time. Somebody asked about it. That wasn't the last episode, the one before it, I think. Somebody asked about how this works, and basically, I mean, I did respond to them. Like I said, I do read all comments and respond when applicable, I guess. But the general way that it works is that the boss is dead, right? Krampus is dead, but the room doesn't complete for a little bit. And the item drops before the room is completed. So there's this small window after Krampus dies before the room is completed, where if I quit the game, it'll reload the room, but because the pedestal is already there, it just stays there. So that's basically the way that this breaks down. And the music changing is the best indicator of the room, you know, completing. Can I walk on these? No, okay. So those are very finicky when there's fire in them, because there's not supposed to be fire in them, but it makes them hollow. Like, my bullets were clearly going through the bricks, no problem, when the fire was there, but I can't actually walk through them, so it's a lumpical. So as you can see, Krampus, I mean, we have 4 coal, 4 head, right? 4 head. We picked up 1 lump of coal, of course, which is why there's only 3 pedestals, but I mean, this kind of does prove that, you know, the seed doesn't 100% indicate what's gonna drop, I guess. I don't know, Krampus is finicky as fuck. I still haven't figured out how this shit works. Alright, the music did change so that there should be a pedestal, I just didn't see it. Yep, there is. Alright, I think this will be the last one. I think we're probably gonna be alright re-rolling like 12 pedestals or whatever. Okay, so let's begin by Grabbing our d6 and re-rolling. And we got everything. Alright, so what do we want? In what order? Does the order matter? Seemingly no. So let's just grab it all. There's one active that it doesn't matter if we pick up or not. Which is that one. And this one gives us a free heart. Unfortunately, Whore Babylon isn't that great in this situation because we're grabbing 9 lives immediately. And of course, our Brimstone. Brimstone and Libra interacts bizarrely. Do I want this? Sure. They interact in bizarre ways. Initially, so as it is right now, I believe that we're actually not doing a lot of damage. Our charge is very fast, but we're not doing a lot of damage. But if we get, there's like a certain point that we can get to where it just like swaps over and your damage is fucking crazy. But a lot of times it kind of acts like Soy Milk Brimstone in that the charge is absurdly fast, but the damage is pretty low by comparison. Which, I mean, as I'm looking at it now, as I killed that room, I'm realizing damage isn't that low. It's pretty good still. What did we have? The virus. Let's test. Let's try something first, and then we'll have to. Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna check for a battery, which there is one, but there's also a black candle. You know what? I want both. Fuck you. Damn it. I didn't want to shove the bomb far at all, but it happened. There we go. One more bomb should always do it in this case. Minimum 2 coins to drop, and there they are. And black candle, of course, just to get rid of the curses. So now this is a 1-run. I'll be real with you. 100% 1-run. There's no way we can lose it. Like, there actually just isn't a way. So, also, look at that red and white just flickering, because they're both on the exact same spot. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go. We're good to go. We Gucci. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can pretty much one-shot the greed heads, the guardians, I think is what they're called by the game, with, you know, a full charge brimstone, which is pretty good. Ugh, stop giving me shit. Ugh, the game just refuses to cooperate. It only gives me stopwatch brimstone, Libra, and various other incredible items. Fucking piece of shit game. Give me shitty shit. Now that I picked up 2 bombs, it's a pretty easy expenditure. I have plenty of bombs, so I'm not worried about tossing them away to open iron chests. Yeah, even if the payout's, you know, quite literally just awful. I don't really care. I mean, I have such a surplus of bombs, and considering double of whatever drops at the end of the room drops every room, that sounded incredibly redundant and bizarre. Sorry, but you know, you're seeing what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Ah. Like that. Look at that. Consumables. Consumables, 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 consumables. Damn it. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna ignore this room and this one. Alright, it worked out. I mean, it's the exact same thing. But it worked out. I'll take it. We've wasted bombs, Rip. It's fine. So what's really pissing me off is that I don't know if you guys know. I've talked about it a lot, so there's a reasonable chance that you do. But the Midwest, first of all, if you like weather, don't live in the Midwest. But secondly, the Midwest, in my opinion, the way that the Midwest breaks down is that our seasons are very different from other people's seasons. That's awesome. Our seasons are... It's pretty good. Our seasons are... we got winter. And winter, if you didn't know, in the Midwest lasts... I'd say about 10 months of the year. So we have winter, and then we have bugs. That's their season, bugs. And currently we're in bugs right now. And then for the final 2 days of the year, so you got winter, which is 10 months. You got bugs, which is like 2 months minus 2 days, and then you have summer for one of those last 2 days, and then the last day is just kind of a you know, it's a grab bag. It can be whatever. I'm gonna grab this and then reroll our boss drop. Seems a little bit better. So yeah, right now we're deep in bugs, which is great. Which means that there's ants. Just occasionally, you just find some ants climbing around. Which the reason that I brought this up is because I looked over to my CRT that's sitting next to my computer setup. Yeah. I looked over at it, and there's a giant fucking ant, like the size of like 2 of my thumbnails put together. Just fucking chilling. It's great. I love ants, totally. They're my favorite. Except that they suck so much shit. I hate bugs. I hate bugs so goddamn much. When I inevitably move away from the Midwest, honestly, I don't even know where to live. Everybody always talks about, you know, like, oh, where I live, blah, 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 and it blows. And I agree. That's my experience in the Midwest, but I feel like maybe it just sucks to live everywhere. So maybe moving away from the Midwest won't fix anything. It'll fix some of the issues, but there will be more issues that I wouldn't have known about before actually moving or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe it just sucks to be everywhere. You know what, I'm gonna grab this. This might be a mistake, but I'm grabbing it and looking. Alright, yeah. So, I should have just come in. I keep forgetting I have goat head, by the way. That's always my mistake. I'm, like, trying to min-max in a way that makes sense if I didn't have goat head, but I have goat head. And I always forget that I have it. Actually, the more that I think about it, if I were going to move away from the Midwest, it would probably be to Seattle. Because I know some people who live in Seattle, and they say it's pretty awesome. And everybody who talks shit about Seattle pretty much brings up, almost explicitly, brings up the fact that it's, like, raining 24/7 or whatever. Fucking, I love rain. Rain's great. I can dig it. So maybe I'd like it in Seattle, and also in Seattle, you got Valve, right? That's pretty good. You got Valve. Oh, okay, that didn't hit him good. Valve is in Seattle, and then like fucking 10 feet away from Valve, you have Wizards of the Coast. Not 10 feet. They're in like the same vicinity though, I believe. They're both in, like, the southern-ish part that's like technically not quite Seattle, but it's called Seattle, just like where I live is called Chicago, when in reality I'm in the burbs. Burbs are a good place though. I'll take this. Maybe I shouldn't have, because it's tier height rather than range. It seems fine. Seems like it helped. And then there's like a Microsoft building that's actually across the street from Valve. Seattle's a place where a lot of technology companies exist. Seems like a good place to be if you're into technology. I guess I could have rerolled our shop. Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. No, I don't care. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this world card and book it. Just straight fucking book it. Go. Damn it! What are you doing? Alright, that mask just got fucking suction cupped onto me. That's a bit better. Seems sweet. Gotta go fast. I do want to check out this though. It's shit. See ya. Alright, we're good. I guess we'll take the Magician card, because we can use this in our boss rush fight, and that'll make it a lot better. Nice. 3 procs in a row, that's crazy. What do we got? That's a freebie. And then what do we got? Taurus plus Libra is good, so let's use the Magician card. Just make this whole fight a lot easier. So I want a Mom's Eye or an Anti-Grav. Anti-Grav is very interesting when you have Brimstone Loki's horns. I only had it once, and in my experience, it made it so Loki's horns procced every time. But I'm not sure if that was like a fluke, or if I had something else like under the hood, you know, going on, or if that's actually the case. But I will 100% confirm that having Loki's horns plus Mom's Eye, at least with enough luck to make Mom's Eye proc every time, which is 2, at least with that, it will always proc Loki's horns, which was seen in the greatest breaking run of all time. Seriously, if you haven't watched that run, I think it was 133, definitely watch that one. It was, when I'm saying it's the greatest breaking run of all time, I'm not being, like, hyperbolic, like, straight up the best. The best. The best. The best of you. Has someone taken your faith? It's real. The pain you feel. The desire to heal. The hope. I don't remember all the words. I'm sorry. I wish I did. I wish I could. As much as I love Foo Fighters, I'm not going to commit every single lyric in all of their songs to memory. That's just too much effort. Seriously, the Foo Fighters is the best. Actually, though, Foo Fighters is, like, pretty easily my favorite band. Although, I know a lot of people who think Foo Fighters is pretty bland. And honestly, I see where they're coming from. But I don't agree. You know, I respect their opinion. But, they're fucking crazy. Especially the newest album, Sonic Highways, is so good. specifically, well, okay, Sonic Highways it's 7 songs. It's a short album. And the whole point of it is basically non-stop collabs with like famous musicians of the area that they travel to. And there's a lot of great songs on it, like a lot, like a really large number of awesome songs. But there is at least one that is really not good. Very much I do not like. And it's God is My Witness, I think. It has like 2 names. One of them is God is My Witness. Like, where did I go wrong? God is My Witness or something like that. I don't remember it. It's not good. I did not like it. Not at all. But the rest of the songs were damn good. And then the final 3, the final 3 that all got released like together or whatever with the album rather than just as a single before the album. Those final 3, incredible. Which were I'm trying to remember the names of all of them. I Am a River is one of them, I think. Is that the name? Something to do with the river. Yeah, I Am a River, I think. That one's really good. I think Subterranean was also released in the final 3. I actually don't remember. It's been fucking months since the album actually came out, so I don't quite remember exactly. But I will say, as a person who doesn't get that excited over, you know, albums releasing, like, I like music, but, you know, if somebody's like, oh, dude, this new album's coming out, I normally just like, yeah, that's cool. You know, I don't really care about it. I gotta say, though, thank you. Sonic Highways, very different. Sonic Highways fucking got me so excited. I'll take Speedball. First album in a long time that made me actually excited. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I always have on my second monitor my Twitter page is open because I'm addicted to Twitter. And basically, yeah, I'm addicted to Twitter, so I look over and then I'm like, oh, notification, and I check it, and then I'm like, oh, I should respond to this, but I'm in it, I'm making a video. Oh God, yes! That's actually incredible. Oh, there was a key back there. I heard a key, but I didn't see it, so I just assumed I was hearing things. Speed up, nice. Bleh. It also wasn't moving towards me when I was looking for it, which also confused the shit out of me, so... yeah, whatever. Hey, Gluttony. See you, Gluttony. Yeah, Sonic Highways was the first time in quite a long time that I was actually excited for an album coming out. Well, that and Pendulum's last album, RIP. That album had me super excited, and honestly, that album was like so good. It's called Immersion, right? Yeah, Immersion. Such a good album. Because I mean, the thing about it that was so good is that it was a combination, right, of classic Pendulum, which is D&B, and quote new Pendulum, which is essentially what Knife Party is today. Because Knife Party is Pendulum minus one of the dudes that was apparently an asshole. And Knife Party is more electronic, sort of, I guess dubstep-ish. I don't know. It's not really that dubstep-y. Yeah, whatever, fuck it. Let's just move on. It is kind of, though. I don't know. And yeah, Immersion was like a best of. And it's good stuff. One of my favorite songs off of it is Set Me on Fire, which is very Knife Party-ish. I am still upset, though, that Pendulum's not Pendulum anymore. I like Knife Party, like, a lot, but it's just not Pendulum. I wish it were. I really do. Alright. Ooh, thank you. Let's just move along. Burn. Well, we have done it. Oh god. Grumble, grumble, grumble. So I really want some iron chests to drop because I do not have enough keys for golden chests, and we get 2 drops no matter what. So I really just want double iron chests, like that'd be awesome. Gotta avoid picking up that Empress. All right. Rip Carrion Queen. Rip. I just want something sweet to close this one out. Something sweet, I said. Whee! That's honestly such a satisfying noise when you hit full charge. Oh, that was Mom's eye, wasn't it? I will be grabbing that momentarily. Yoink. Does this proc every time? It seems like every time that Mom's eye procs. Yeah, okay, so that is the case. Okay, good info. So, roughly 50% of the time it'll proc until I get a luck up. At which point it'll be 100%. Alright, now we have the keys to just get some chests. I wouldn't mind some right now. Especially because I have, you know, Guppy's tail. Senor Isaac. I have the item that makes a lot of chest drop. Thanks. I don't believe Monster Slung does anything. I will take a little Gish, though. Just to add on to the fucking choo-choo train of familiars that I can't even see. Literally go off the screen. There's so many of them. The fool. I'll just pop this to get back faster after getting a charge right now. Works for me. Ipecac. Yeah, you seem fine. Probably. I'm not sure. I'll take this as well, because it's passive. It doesn't actually affect Brimstone in any way, I think, but it's passive, so fuck it. Because the thing is, if I get any more chests, right, I can just reroll 2 items anyway. So, what's the point in saving a single item to reroll? Any chest drop at all, of course, gives me the, Also, apparently, this lights up in the dark in some cool fucking ways. That's sweet. That's pretty, actually, awesome. I'm very happy it looks the way it does, because that's just sweet. No to both, because I would like to reload more, but I don't believe there will be enough rooms. It could be, though. Yeah, I mean, yes to both Parasite. Again, I wish it did something. I wish when Brimstone hit a wall when you had Parasite, it just split off into, you know, 50-degree angle going up and down the wall, or left and right on the wall, I guess, depending on the direction you're shooting. I wish that happened, but it doesn't. I'm looking for greed right now. Please? Damn it. I guess we'll kill blue baby and then re-roll and see what that gives us. That sucks. Alright, take him down. Let's see what this re-rolls into. Fuck you. What do we got? I can blow it up, and it'll give me a thing, I think, right? Yeah, sure. Nice. That was a nice, enjoyable run. Nice, relaxing, not too stressful, not too difficult, not too easy. It was a bit easy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And blah and blah, blah-diddy blah, blah 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 blah. I'll see you tomorrow.